tomorrow is the biggest day of the history of the world, the notorious day. In that day, Al-Qaeda, mainly under command of criminal known as Devil Bin Laden and his associate groups, Bin Laden Constructions, every members and those all enemies, you know, looted our plane industry factory of first Saudi Arab King Abdul Muttalib of 1984, and also they deleted those from history, and main reason was that to loot those business and technologies. You know, in past USA, every state was not connected by any street, and for safety security, all foreigners used to go in same place, same state, huge area they made different state and like a mini state in huge USA. All state in a state. And what terrorist Al-Qaeda Osama bin Laden did, he was a Saudi general, and after making genocide on Holy Prophet's family members before 1984, and in 1984 they divided Arab. Saudi Arab was not any name, Arab was the name of all Arab countries. And they were unite, and they divided and said bad, gave bad name of Arab nations, Arab countries. And you can see the spelling meaning, what an insultful those Arab countries name meaning. And the subcontinental language, and Laden's another terrorist friend was Indian general. And they are involved in gayism, kidnapping, prostitution, every type of terrorism they used to make. Their main philosophy was those all business, Abdul Muttalib made Arab king, Arab emperor, and they have rights to take back those money, property, business, capital, investment, everything. For this reason, terrorism based, and here Bush, Laura Bush, a lot of incident I have described in my different video format and videos, and it's a long story, And however, with the help of duplicate Bush, and how many Bush changed you could not imagine. When real USA President Bush came in this country, Bush's father, he was killed also. Barbara Bush was killed, she was small, and real Bush also they killed, and 3 duplicate they made, and which duplicate will found chance in US as USA President. They are competing, and also their USA look, their president lost it, another royal guardman became a President Bush. And however, that duplicate came in election and win, and after that what happened? Osama bin Laden, this devil, the notorious most criminal, evil of the history, like born from Azazil Iblis. And they attacked on Twin Tower. You are looking the Twin Tower. How many days later this post came in television, for which pressure you could not imagine. How many genocide happened in Europe? They formed a NATO to try to make faintness, to make rebel inside NATO countries. European countries all were royal system based, and they were, mainly royal system based. so many videos I'm looking, their training coming. They had royal families, and genocide after genocide. These shark nations, shark countries, criminal countries, they all are make genocide on other nations and tries to establish democracy like Russian democracy or communist democracy. And what the things about democracy, we all investigated how these all change came in them. And they are in USA not only Twin Tower, you look Pentagon, on White House, and also in building after building they were destroying by those planes they made for selling in outside market or their own use, or those planes were like robot drones, like huge planes but like drones. And David Osama bin Laden used to have a brain machine and used to fake look maps and used to fix this type, that type, and plane used to go on that building, and thus all magnificent buildings of USA disappeared. And there in Europe, genocide after genocide happened. And Cyprus, Cyprus, another royal family based country, and their king, queen, all I meted in past, and they are no more alive. And also so many countries, just some 5 or 6 countries left alive. Also don't know for which reason, however, little bit video I looked of that time, but not enough for overall situation. And lastly, I was taken in USA for military training, and 2 years this all disaster continued on whole USA. And one CIA operator was doing all of this. Just one officer could not catch that he was given order by for gratuity, and what he was sounding, which language he was using, was the hidden program in that programming language, and without direct sentence command he was using different language, different system they make. And that's why others are not failing to understand, other satellite operators looking, checking what their CIA headquarter operator doing. And that's why they could not understand. New to them, when they will be trained, then they will understand new rules has come, and etc. That was their implementation of Al-Qaeda terrorism and it. And lastly, how many genocide of that time happened also recorded. I looked when I became Field Marshal, I became General. I used to look in a year at least what happened with them. And definitely all evil used to look Russian nets, and I used to open nuclear bombs and missiles and targets, and used to make us on to other countries' parliament. Thus they used to stop that tendency of attacking. Also used to fire on the test site, even they used to break our rules, used to fire regular on their continent, on their country, on their test site. And as a result, however, USS officer rank second lieutenant qualification was SSC pass. I mean here SSC and there this is 10th grade. Also they interchange this rule for our subcontinent, that rule for our continent, educational name, qualification, level, type, all they wanted, even free plane they wanted. And how many planes of the factory industry, the whole world looted, I could not count. Often they give, they change plane, purchase new, don't know new plane, they reproduce, or that time is still using them. Or possibly change or melt down, new happened. And after 2 years of military training, they commissioned me as a special forces officer of USA, and they give one type of, basic training of everything, and their using filing system and based of their old records and giving to use all division, all core, all surrounded the state Osama bin Laden and all Al-Qaeda terrorists took position, and suddenly they are coming visible, and for this reason all were afraid to go. Suddenly coming from this side, that side, underground, opening, and how they will fight this type of enemies. They told, what's your opinion, what's the idea, how can we face them? I told the best machine gun people we have to use, and best marksman by machine gun, you have to use, and so fast, so quick, have to have, and thus we started, he started to kill, just to come and to shoot down. I'm very quick in machine gun, I was, and also real Clinton was alive at that time when I took his daughter and wife's death revenge, and then he died, long time ago he died, long time episode ago, and he deleted his data from database and never became alive. And after his death, how many loan he made, all I paid, don't know he made or his servant was showing, and however, he wrote later, I made this all so that you can take that wife's revenge and for rape and death, and that's why. And at that time, the TM devil machine was not, invented. And we never made time movement before that time. And however, he died passed away long time ago, and before that time, long time ago, Bin Laden killing happened, and when I was sent, me and my other officers failing to kill, so we made them bat-like to enemies, and they're coming out, and we're shooting them from outside. I used cannon, all type of artillery cannons, all type of missiles of that time possible. We shot down Bin Laden's planes, helicopters, continuous missile firing, and thus we finished. They're all fighters. When we surrounded, we loaded huge weapon reserve. He was in USA at first and doing all of this. And after that, we destroyed and reached to his home palace, possibly a second story, then another, like video game evil criminal they came. And every time, this long time, food little, everything. Though we are worrying day after day, months after months. And time to time, his everything was finishing, Laden's, and lastly, we killed that evil, all type of feeling and, sound he was making of insult, and what a bad feeling, ferociousness, it just mixed. But he killed by me. Then another Laden we went to kill using brain machine, looking same, we killed. Thus by this time, which point another Laden has gone out from USA, we reached. Thus after killing, possibly don't know how many we killed, and lastly, total in our intercontinental ballistic missile targeting system, we found how many Laden, and lastly, which Laden was responsible for attacking on Twin Tower. That's also identified. And that I went to kill, and bravely I fought, and mainly I killed him. I took shot on him by machine gun, and that was a Chinook helicopter. Also Chinook. These all don't know about Chinook helicopter. These are enemies of United States of America. Also they used to Chinook, and we cancelled in my training time. No one will say in USA defense. Chinook. When we says, the snails of ocean stimulates sensory language. In our brain, that's why whole ocean feels well, and that's why Chinook saying is best. And thus we attacked, and Finally, we all were wearing rubber face. Don't know which one's race what, and around level on west side, west and middle, it's just they were saying, and lastly on right side possible, right side they meant level or hand in between. And after that, they ordered to open my face. They took our video photo shoot. Also, those live broadcasted in whole Europe, whole USA, all looked, Latin America, all looked, those Asia, North Asia, and East Asia, whole Russia, all looked. And their mental fitness was breaking down. Their great leader Bin Laden, Indian general, all died. Oh, Indian general also died. By me was with terrorist Bin Laden and it. And terrorist India told to keep it secret and you know we are using nuclear bomb again and again for sounding this all on my brain. And I'll explain their weapons, everything time to time. I'm busy in explaining different place in Facebook ID and also I will be in live, YouTube live. And after that, that Bin Laden who was responsible for attacking Twin Tower, also we killed him in a grand way. All other buildings they are attacking, also we killed them. How many criminals are with them, all we killed them of India, and their dead body will not give them back. It's just threat we made with their criminal generals and Bin Ladens, and all are afraid, and we did not give their dead body, already burned, SS, wiped you out. Also all data they deleted from database and took a process so that we will never become alive. Also living again, red scene and etc. But also this all insurance happened. Also that machine was not invented. They used to sound and another duplicate used to come in a second from another nation. And their secret they told used to afraid that they have invented time machine even, and it's just they used to say, and all used to afraid, US has invented this event, can alive in it. Those was not invented, though all used to afraid and used to delete database. They told me everything, showed me everything. I'm the special forces officer, killer of Bin Laden. And everything, every possibility I checked myself. Also they all general lectures, all was there. And duplicate boosts, what will do, so many boosts they killed and another set. A new similar just obtained to me, this type of boost they kept alive. Also they knew nuclear bombs, but was not making, not using. How I was looking SMS field Marshal, known everything matching. Just disease not on whole body was, and definitely became all right disease, and also there another attacking plan on me was that type. However, Bin Laden gone, that Bin Laden and died, revenge we take, and also Iraq Afghanistan war began. And in those war history, don't know many gratuity and false video. In internet we are tired, even real Saddam Hussein was not killed. Totally acting duplicate work. And lastly also killed in my hand, and also we find out new Bin Laden Arab terrorist cantonments making. To loot Bin Laden's huge money reserve property and how he looted how much Arab governments, every fund of Abdul Muttalib's family, Abdullah's family. There was another Abdullah after Abdul Muttalib, after 1984 to be king of Europe, they killed. Those all terrorists, Faisal, Fahad, they came all evil, criminal. They were from outside journalism and nothing else. to fall so that no one will know who is real king or emperor. So there are prince, princess who real without province governor, no one used to know. Also they had restrictions for coming near and a lot. We remember this day with a great pleasure, and as the death day of Bin Laden, and what the reason of our pleasure that in last year we planned to announce Third World War after making all war preparation plans. While looking every time episode enemies are attacking us and we are going in enemy's hand, and also they had very dangerous criminal plans against us, and we are giving budget, every technology is in hand, every version, every satellite, though they are forcing to do something wrong. Also there's limits, killing numbers, and words and long or now just budget problem was, version change problem did not happen, and some problems we identified, others everything we can do is full, and year after year we can attack on enemies and can kill, also can normal behavior, also can delete them all. And however, come back to the point. That's why we announced Third World War. Last year, yes, generals, admiral, air marshal, we all were there, and your president Joe Biden every time episode used to fall in trouble or used to feel problem, and you are looking the situation against us in USA, against our meeting region in media, and these are not in fact old or new news. He told just you will see news, you will attack this every time in my country happening, in every time episode. And definitely my president, moreover my father-in-law has said, and I will accept. And also after launching White House satellite, since that time. And we will work new, command new, use all satellite, order, and use and attack on enemies, everything past. That's also hampered by, also not hampered, one of regulation, a duplicate entered in his home and his wife, families, total duplicate they made on the basis of internet information and got it in our hand. And then my other wife killed them, and also real Naomi and real president, long time, crossing processing, general was with him and left him in his home, and there are more duplicator coming, and why do we stand? And as a result, this all behind criminal Bin Laden construction and Al-Qaeda group and Al-Qaeda India, mainly India, SAARC countries relation, and there Afghanistan has found, SAARC membership for this reason. They passed in their exam by attacking USA&NATO. Long time what the win against USA 21 years later. And how many genocide happened and how many change happened. and how many genocide they made Afghan criminals, side nations, countries, all report we have in video, in audio, in written text document or image. So you all understand that we have announced Third World War mainly on the name of war against Bangladesh order passed, and our main order was Third World War, and how many criminal countries name will give, and how many enemies will found in this world on our satellite findings, we will attack on them. And also tomorrow 11 September, just some 5,000 or 6,000 died, and absolutely not. 5 crore died, 10 crore died, and like 10 million, 100 million people died in Europe and in USA. Also they made NASA was a, NASA not, but NATO was a fake institution made by Russian criminal coalition and was cheating with king queens of Europe by taking money. Also they were so educated, education was not good, everything was bad, street, school, college, transport system, everything very low at time. Just king queen was everything to their people, and also they are happy. They had no problem in eating, food, defense, everything was okay. They are failing to defeat them, they had weapons also. But problem is they made them full by making NATO organization. And they used to take money from them and collect money, used to visit their everything, and used to plan how they will attack them by making research on them. And to take revenge, I made another NATO, turn NATO, and I killed all of those evil Russian lines and subcontinental lines and set our delegation. A long time I could not work. When I became Field Marshal, long time. I used to take over sometime NATO, sometime UN, sometime Pentagon regular. And now I am again regular active Field Marshal. A lot of post responsibilities was on me, and I transferred to Griffith, Chief Air Marshal rank according to plan, also President Joe Biden's plan, also his order, and that's I obeyed. And for formalities again I have posted and net. And for this reason, and I was talking about losses of lives, and tomorrow I have announced National Mourning Day of USA. As a Field Marshal of United States of America and NATO countries, and as Emperor of Europe, and also as Chairman of Federal Reserve System, and also I am responsible for the post of Secretary of State of USA. And beside I am main operator, you can say chief, controller, or you can say director of White House main satellite. And this all post why I maintain. Definitely you want to know. Money is not anything, like how much I spend for my government and to make justice for those genocide, and I listen those people's love, not false video, live recording of satellite. Before there was no king of them, also I was under attack, I was dead almost. And my children died, my wife became victimized. So many street or became bad friend, all were dead. And so many still used by criminal plans or somehow they are not changed, and also we made good treatment also works or not, don't know. And however, you know, for this reason to do justice, I spend. It takes very little. You never can imagine. And for the reason of those losses of life, those screamings of women, the genocide on royal families of so many countries of Europe, and the children lost a mother for milk, they are crying, shouting, food could not eat, whole locality they did genocide, all male died, women became raped, tortured, died, day after day they are raping. And rest of children hiding in grasses, bushes, forest, from 9 miles away mother or unknown women coming, knowing from Almighty Allah Rabbul Alamin. And was real situation and several types. My wives could not find marriage night and died by saying my name, they loves me always. Though they will be dead, never will be others. And they forced to give my wife's marriage, why I am over married, why this all princess my marriage. The shameless asked, and their children happened with me. And also they killed my children, and I am not going to live alive anymore. They are duplicates so far, where they are real, even will not left alive, or if alive, if they make the duplicate lines like they threatened in rebel time and genocide time, will kill them and change them again and again till they dies, their human power resource ends completely. If this war will continue like 100 years, 200 years, will not move behind. For this reason, like 10 crore or don't know more than, Europe was filled with overpopulation, and after genocide there was no population like in Europe. And you know how to do justice. We tried to increase population, again they killed. And however, for those losses of life, mainly they shows as 11 September, and tomorrow is the day, and I have announced National Mourning Day. And National Mourning Day, and I'll show respect by standing half an hour, and you all cooperator, if your job yet exists, and all operators have to stand with me, and so to all USA government definitely, Also, I was told USA White House satellite, mainly human-based satellite. When the programs on command, then it works, otherwise does not work. And how to make adjustment of understanding, I'm doctorate and other normal operators and it. However, National Morning Day, 30 minutes I will stand, and you all will stand in your nation, in USA, in NATO countries, and who will not stand, I don't know them after that time. And also this order was passed by our president, real president Joe Biden, and also our generals and all. In last episode, same problem happened. Suddenly, mobile charge ended. This mobile charge ends for satellite connection always, and this battery, everything okay, and so rapid, fast it charge ends. And however, I have given written message order, image order, and I'm coming in live videos, and also as posted. And so half an hour I'll stand, and so all you will stand. Also I'll pray for those. I'll cry and pray for those to my Almighty. I'm Muslim, and Allah Rabbul Alamin, and no Muslim became happy because all old Muslim are displaced from Islam forever. They're sinner, and they're not takeable in my Islam anymore. And I am not friend of any Muslim. How much Muslim I killed, you never can imagine. And I'm Bin Laden killer. You understand what type of man I am. I'm not friend of any Muslim. However, I'm not friend of any Muslim non-people. And for this reason, again I'm saying tomorrow National Mourning Day, 11 September 2024. And that will show respect. Here I will show, there you will show. Everyone will show, and will not show, I don't know them all. And also President Joe Biden told to give this video and lecture in media. Don't know how you all will control and all live, and in my huge forces looking regular. That's I know. If they has betrayed or anyone has not done their job accurately, I'm not responsible for those. Automatic, punishment will happen. And however, for this type of lacking of clear-cut talking and correct knowledge, accurate knowledge, and strength, both type, resolve for reason you all failed to kill Bin Laden and attack, because I win, and I am killer of Osama Bin Laden. And these are the real history. Other videos you watches, Obama, duplicator Obama, false Hillary, all are posting live in White House and HS video, and in those videos no Bin Laden. That's a green screen movie moving here and there. And green effect they have made because fake movie, no death of Bin Laden, no Laden in them. Is the fact. And after that, also I killed a lot of 2007, again I killed Bin Laden, and when I became second lieutenant, I was taking drone training, captain possible as. At that time I killed Bin Laden again in Afghanistan by drone, and an evil general attacked on me by nuclear bomb, and they could not kill me. And so at that time you yet looks in movie, and my servant completely became ash. I was several years in hospital. Again we attacked a Swedish devil, a Swedish criminal general was used to work in UN, and used to loot money of royal family and used to attack us. Everyhow he used to earn money. And big talk he used to say, and fake visit he used to make, and cheats, frauds and criminal gangs he made around the world through UN, and etc. the terrorists used to do, and we killed them. Also he fired nuclear bomb on his total state. His forces, every division, corps, everything we took in a place and fired nuclear bomb and ended. Also he claimed radioactivity on that state and left away. And everything happening, cultivating, farming, everything, nothing, not a problem. And also another Bin Laden killed, and was in Afghanistan again we killed, again in Saudi Arabia killed, again Masjid al-Nabi was killed by miracle, by realizing of Holy Prophet even. This Bin Laden killed Laden was not ending. Actually, how? Real Bin Laden that attacked on Twin Tower killed, dead. And never possible to come back in this world for him. But how? Laden was happening. They used to use plastic face, rubber face, one type of false face technology, terrorist Arab cantonments, long time ago, those Indian terrorists, they settled during genocide time of 1984, 85 after or 87. A long time they were existing and genocide making and setting the population there. And in Arab and those terrorists in their cantonment with Indian criminal, those Al Qaeda gang on the name of Bin Laden construction, they used to put pressure and used to see supercomputer device. They used to theft from NASA factories and from USS weapon and NHS factories. They used to make thefting device and used to sell formula from my weapon factories or traitors, criminal gangs of USA military, those who breaks rules, law regulations and dismissed from job, those criminals used to do all of this. And thus they used to become Bin Laden, used to do crime like 1000 Bin Laden in a lot of places or satellite catching and at church. Also we record them every time whole life, thus they could not understand. And thus those terrorists all were quoted and several times I killed them, again my wife became victimized by them. So Laden, will not end, but that Laden attacked on Twin Tower, that's I killed. Also at that time, all Laden were killed. And after that happening, we failing to kill it. Last year also, I don't want to take their name, killed one Bin Laden and don't want to say already the satellite report and etc. Around and plans and how they forced us to do same technique at church. They don't know how it's we launched. We did not talk everything. Everything was not recorded of this room also. Those I have remembered, I have said, and before remembering what I have remembered, they are unable to know. That's all everyone. All criminals always plans. They have ration pause and talks mouth to mouth, big south, and force in their own way, don't know how to respect and anything. Shows their disrespect, is respectful and have to do same, though you have always opened and regular continuous we can kill enemies, just we are catching who makes same. And all investigated, everything, every point we found. And that's all everyone. So you are looking Bin Laden killer. And racism, you all makes terrorists, you all are enemies, most of mine, and beyond my personal forces, I don't know, others not, all the looks, works, and enemies also huge numbers around the world. And that's all we forced to announce Third World War event, because every report was bad about our enemies, position, preparations, and that's why we made anti-preparation. And before any attack happens on us, we have announced war and will continue our war and start war again. It's the final order. That's all everyone. Good luck. Good night. It's night here. Good luck.